Dear Ann Landis, my husband
Dear
and I
Abby,
are in shock.
I'm
We've been
extremely
married
upset.
for over 30 years.
My son got married
Dear
again.
Ann Landis.
We were very
I
happy.
thought
Dear
she
Abby,
was
his wife is welcome. Have you seen a woman? Dear Abby.
She thinks way too well for
Dear
herself.
Abby.
She had to get married.
Dear Pod.
But I also like how all the housewives are now like throwing dust on Andy Cohen. Love it.
Are they? I don't
Yeah.
know any of
They're
this.
like, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't make any money. I'm like, but he's also the downfall of America too, because
They're all going to hell.
as when we were all warned about reality television taking everyone's job and making everyone dumber, it's exactly what happened.
Well, it didn't take Nostradamus to predict that Siesta Key was the death knell of everybody's taste. Thank you, MTV. Thank you.
The Real World season 1, that was a whole different thing.
I mean, I know that we've talked about this on the pod
Yeah.
before because you and I are obsessed with The Real World season 1. I think it might actually be worth us, if I may pitch this, maybe doing like a watch party. You can do it on YouTube. I think you might have to get permission though.
Oh.
Whatevs.
I didn't like when they revisited it because then it got messy.
Oh, I don't want to see you beyond what I know you.
Ugh. It was sad because then
let
they
it
all
live.
fought. And then it was...
No, like
Then
Heather
they left.
B.
No. What's the other one? Becky? She got in a fight with everyone because she was woke, but then she wasn't woke enough.
I didn't like her that
And then
much.
she left.
Oh.
And then there was like a big racial thing. And she's like, I'm not doing this. And it was like you couldn't really...
I heard it's a big Rachel thing. And I was like, there was a Rachel?
There was a Rachel thing. It was all about Rachel. Jolly Ranchers and Rachel. But anyway, it's not that interesting.
Anyway.
You never can go back to before.
You can never go back to season 1 of The Real World. And that's, if we could just take that moment in time and just let it be. Just let it.
See, that's a franchise. Like, it came to a point where you're like, okay, just stop. Because now people are, they're alcohol.
Now it's like Real World Guam. They're running out of places to put them.
Yeah.
It's like
Real World Rehab.
Real World Walmart. Like they're Real World Toyota Corolla. They're in really specific weird
So we got in the car and immediately we were like punched in the face with a Long Island iced tea. You're like, oh, okay.
Oh, I love your reality TV. It was real. Us. I think it's time, everybody. Should I just welcome the good people?
Sure.
Let's go right in.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dear Pod, the comedy advice podcast. I am your host, Ronald Reagan. Oh, maybe I should pick a different one. I don't know. I thought of Walter Mondale, and then I was like, well, anybody know who he is?
I do.
Well, okay, then let's do it again.
Okay, fine.
Welcome to Dear Pod, the comedy advice podcast. I'm your host, Walter Mondale.
And I'm Jane Wyman.
And we're coming to you from the Maha Bar on the beautiful Pineapple Ranch. Can I hear it? Oh my God, that's the sound of all the people coming to see me at the Roar MGM in Springfield, Massachusetts, November 15th and 16th. How did you know that the magic was going to happen? Check it out, ErinMaguire.com. Get yourself some tickets. Come see me.
Do you walk through a sphinx? Like the
I
MGM
hope
Grand?
so. Like it's never-ending story.
Well, no, like the MGM. Isn't the MGM Grand the one where you have to walk through a lion's head or something?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Like
Back
it's a lot
in
of lion themes.
Oh, okay.
It's lion forward. But a sphinx to
Like
me
the
was
Luxor.
the Luxor, Excalibur, which I don't know how that they're exploding every
time
casino
we
in
turn around,
Vegas,
it's
and
like-
Excalibur somehow is
Yeah.
still like, whew, we live another
Or
day.
Circus, like, I'm so glad I didn't change the sheets, but
I like that Excalibur's like, we live to joust another day, everybody. Even they look around, they're like, they got Tropicana. Circus.
people are like, how are you still here? I'm stuck to the carpet. I couldn't leave.
So sticky. Circus will always be around.
It has to be.
It
Like,
will be.
at least we're not Circus. And Circus is like, we're still here.
You guys,
Every time.
don't talk about us like we're not in the room.
We're right here.
Yes, it's $29 to stay here for a night. And
That's
yes, you may
fine.
not stay the full night.
Yeah. We're still, it has been
Kids
3
love
hours
us.
since you asked for your bags. Yeah.
Children should be taken to Vegas and they should be dropped at Circus. I'm just saying. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do a group trip to Circus. Put a pin in that. Follow us on your social medias at Dear Pod Official on your Insta, your Face, and Dear Pod on TikTok. So a couple different things.
Yeah.
We're switching it up. We have a Patreon page. Please give to us. Patreon.com/DearPodOfficial for $5 a month. You can get extra special tidbits in your inbox every week. It's a very small price to pay. It's less than a cup of coffee. And frankly, I think that we should take our Patreon money and take it to Vegas, baby. Lose it all at Circus Circus. Is anybody actually gambling in there?
We show up to the airport. We got $10 for 4 tickets to Circus Circus.
They're like, come right this way. $10 at Circus Circus will buy you a week in our hotel, 5 buffet trips, and some money to spend on our slot machines. We just want to say thank you for coming to
Where's
Circus
Erin?
Circus.
She dove in the pool, but she didn't realize there's no water.
It was a ball pit.
But she hasn't come out yet. There's a tiger
It's
in
fine.
there.
She did it on purpose. She wanted to bleed from the head.
Siegfried and Roy's tiger is at the bottom of it. So she may or may not come out.
I swear to God, if anybody lives in Vegas, please email us, dearpodofficial@gmail.com. Let us know if you've been to Circus Circus, because now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. What if one of the things at Circus Circus is that they always have to say everything twice? They're like, here at Circus Circus, we
You
say
get
yes,
pancakes.
yes.
Yeah, it's pancakes. You know what I mean, man?
And each one is like a saucer. It's like a manhole cover.
Manhole cover.
We're going to work at Circus Circus as a team.
It's like one of those things, no matter where you are in the entire casino, everything just echoes. So everything is, it just drives everyone fucking crazy. That's why they don't leave. It's like a Ryan Murphy show.
Yes, or at Circus Circus, like the kind of we're conjoined twins edition, like Circus
Sarah
Circus,
Pauly.
like bearded lady edition.
It's just like a parade of Sarah Pauly conjoined twins.
And like little kids go to stay in Circus Circus, and they're like, I don't understand.
This is weird.
I don't feel right.
And then Sarah Pauly's like, don't you mean weird? Ah! Again, get me out of here.
Close the door, it's Sarah Pauly.
Where's the elevator? Get me out of here.
Out of here. Well, we're going to have fun this week, everybody. I think that is clear. Because this week we are doing a mini-sode. Which camera am I looking at? Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. I'll look at camera 1. Mini-sode. How's that? We are bringing you 2 full episodes, 2 mini-sodes, so it's like one on, one off. Check us out. Dear Pod on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. If you're listening to us on... Oh, sorry, everybody. Sorry. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, please rate, review, subscribe. We have to get our numbers back. Definitely leave a review, only if it's kind. Other than that, we don't like criticism. You know what? I'll take the good with the bad, the sour with the sweet. Sweet.
You take them both, and there you have the facts of life.
Absolutely.
Facts of life.
And the facts of life this week is that we have a mini-sode. So it is a bite-sized version
They'll
of
figure
our
it out.
regular episodes. You'll figure it out. You get the idea, for fuck's sake. We have one article this week delivered to us by the fabulous Patrick O'Brien. So what do you say? Hit me with it. Let's talk.
Sure. This is from the Olympia, Washington, Friday, August 30th.
That's a bit on the
1963.
nose.
What?
It's the Olympian from Olympia, Washington. They couldn't come up with something else.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I'm just reading it.
Go on.
Dear Abby, why does a woman hang on to a man when she knows he's in love with another woman? I met this man when we became interested in each other. His wife was in the hospital for a month, so nobody could blame him. After his wife came home...
What was she in? Oh, you can't answer this. Go on.
After his wife came home, we continued to see each other, but not so much. I know he loves me because he said so. I wanted to help him bring things to a head, so I called up his wife, pretending to be a third party, and I told her all about her husband and myself. I gave her my name and my address in case she wanted to check on me. She said she wasn't interested in anything I had to say. I hear she is back in the hospital again. Should I visit her there?
What?
And have a woman-to-woman talk with her? Signed, tired of waiting.
I like the millennial voice edition. It adds a little piquant.
Should I?
After dinner?
This is a bad
Ay.
idea.
Should I go see
Are
her
we
at the
going?
hospital? She's
I don't
got
know.
Cancer?
I mean, Whitney, your double latte is ready.
That literally opens up my sphincter.
Yeah.
What's the answer?
Dear Tired, you rank high on my list of predatory women. Someone should put a bounty on your kind. And I'm
Jeez.
afraid in this case, the wrong woman is in the hospital.
Wow.
She just threatened. She
I
just
think
threatened
she
one of her readers.
Did. I really thought you were going to say, I want to put a bullet in your head. That's where it felt like it
It was going
going
there.
Oh, she's touchy because clearly.
His wife is in the hospital,
But she came
and
out
she's
of the
happy
hospital.
about it. And then she went back in the hospital.
Oh,
So something's clearly wrong in the relationship if she's in and out of the hospital.
it's recurring.
Right. Sorry, I just walked into my cabinet.
But what I understood when she was saying that she like wanted to make it come to a head so that she called the wife as a third party, like pretending to be like, "Hey, I'm Sarah from Century 21, and I just
Do you want
want
to sell your
see-"
house? Because if you do, I'm the realtor for you. And just to let you know that I know my friend Jennifer is having a sexual affair with your husband.
Everybody's named Jennifer.
She lives at 123 Main Street. She has long brown hair, a vagina that won't quit, and 4 nipples.
I hate you so much. I was literally about to say tits that don't quit. Oh, I never liked you. And this is why we're podcast co-hosts. We're on the same wavelength, baby. So that's what I would love to know. Who she masqueraded as when she called the wife the first
I
time.
love the wife's like, I'm okay.
The wife is Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
I slept with him.
Yeah.
Stop it. Every time you do Martha Stewart, you turn into Cher.
can't-
It's not okay.
Because that's what happens.
Everything
It's
comes
sharing
back to
an
Cher for you.
accident.
Sonny slept with someone. See, I can't do Cher, so I'm not going to try.
She's like, I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care. I want to know what's up with the wife.
That she
You
doesn't
think
care?
that, like, the wife, this was what year? Because this was, like, the time when they were probably still getting the vapors.
63.
Oh, yeah, the vapors. She probably was in and out of the hospital with some sort of weird, sickness that was related to the fact that she knew something was going on with
Her
with
husband.
John Q.
She probably doesn't fucking care.
The wife?
Obviously. She does not give a shit.
How?
Well,
It
like
was
some
the
people are-
60s.
some
You didn't
people are
have
like-
the ability.
Like the conversation was, we talked all about it, and it was, I told her, and she did not care.
Oh, I missed that part.
She
Maybe
said,
it's the vodka.
She said she wasn't interested in anything that I had to say.
Well, maybe she was trying to sell.
And then
her
I
a
heard she's
condo.
back in the hospital. Should I visit her there and have a woman? This bitch wants to show up in the hospital room
And like stick it to her.
and be like, maybe you didn't hear me when I was trying to sell you car insurance.
Let me be completely clear, because you didn't hear it the first time. He wants ma.
We did reverse cowgirl. We did bareback. We did double anal. We brought in 4 other girls. There's a small donkey who has now lost both of his hind legs.
There was an audience. They were applauding. People bought pennants. People bought shirts.
Yep, we dressed up as mermaids. I was a mermaid. He was a merman. We lost consciousness because we were underwater too long.
And we've learned our lesson, and we won't do that again.
That's right.
But anyway, do you want me to get you something from downstairs in the cafeteria? Because this hospital is
Your
going to
thing is
stop
beeping. Your thing is beeping. Should I turn that off?
Your IV bag is empty. Can
I'm
I?
on your oxygen. I'm sorry. Anyway. So
I'm
what are
like-
you going to do about it? Blink once if you think I should leave. Blink twice. What I can't. You're having a seizure,
Beep,
so I can't tell
beep,
which one you
beep,
want me to do.
Beep, beep. Hold the beep if you want me to leave. Okay, beep again if you want me to stay with him. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, is it like one beep if you want me to stay with him, or like take him
If the
from
doctor
you? Take him
comes
off your
in, that
hand?
means I should leave. If the doctor doesn't come in, I'm staying.
I love that the wife is just like, just let me die. I'm done. I'm done with whatever this is. You can have him. He's all yours.
They
He's a-
clearly have an arrangement. So she's like,
Yeah, like go for it.
go
We agreed.
scratch. Yeah.
We
okay,
agreed.
great.
So I like, again, it all comes back. I'm sorry to Martha Stewart, but like you can't ruffle this woman's feathers if she's like, yeah, it's cool. If you want him, you can have him. I don't.
She probably went in for like a vagiplasty, and now she's back in for like raising the nipples to the top.
I just want to say, never say vagiplasty when I'm drinking something ever again.
Okay, why? Too close
But
to home?
I applaud you for saying vagiplasty. Is that an actual thing?
I don't know, but
I
it
know
sounds
that you
great.
can get something done to your vagine, but I think it's called like
Vaginal
the
reju-
O.
What?
The O.
If you're lucky, you get the O. If you know what I mean.
the O face. It's called like an O something surgery. I don't know what it is.
I thought
But
it
it's
was
not
a
called a
vaginal
vagiplasty.
rejuvenation.
You can get vaginal rejuvenation, but
What's the difference in the O?
you know what? I'm seeing my guy to get Botox this week. I'll ask.
He's like, well,
He's like,
Throw your
"Ma'am,
legs up."
I am a facial plastic surgeon. I can't help you with vag. I'm like, check these out.
he's like, ma'am, I only do braids. I am not. Please put your underwear back on and get your legs off of my shoulders.
Ma'am, this is a
don't
nail
wanna see that.
salon. Ma'am, I'm a dentist. What can you do about one of these?
I don't know. This is a floral shop. I don't know what you're doing.
Ma'am, this is Walmart.
I can definitely trim that,
Can
but
you
I
just lift it up a little bit on the left side? The left side is a little bit lower than the right.
Ma'am, I don't know, but next time please wipe if you're going to do that to someone else.
Oh my God. It's funny. I don't know why this made me think of this. But
I don't know.
you know, women against other women, or like women coming at women for whatever. We had a big conversation about punching people in the face the other day.
Like just cuz?
Just cuz we were talking about punching. And
Have you ever punched anyone in the face?
This was the conversation.
Okay.
I had a conversation with a couple of friends about that.
Just walk your daughter down the aisle.
Hey, everybody. Have you ever punched someone in the face?
No.
Neither have I.
I'm close.
Right now?
No.
Okay. Asking for a me, because my facial plastic surgeon will not.
Because I'm really fucking close to you right now.
I know you're the closest person to me. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna put this here like a little barrier, create an alcoholic barrier. I've never done that. I've never punched somebody in the face.
Have you ever punched anyone, period?
Never, ever. And I kind of want to know what it feels like
Feels
physically.
good.
Have you punched somebody?
Yeah.
Where?
Where in the
Where
body?
on their body, yeah. And where in the world? Like, set the scene, Carmen Sandiego. I want to know.
I punched someone in college, and I think I punched someone, I want to say recently. I think it was like post-pandemic.
No!
Yeah.
Where? You are a middle-aged man. You shouldn't be punching. Who did you punch?
Probably some fucking random crazy person.
Have you
God, I
really
can't
punched like a
remember that.
random person on the street?
Well, I didn't go up to him and be like, "Happy holidays," and like punch him. Clearly, he either called me a faggot or triggered some kind of bullying, and I was like,
Okay.
let me just tell you that I just injected my testosterone on Sunday, and it's Monday, so good luck to your teeth, dick." Try it again.
Okay, wait, go back to the first one in college. What happened that prompted that? And
Ice
where on
House.
his body did you, what?
Ice House.
Ice House beer?
Yeah. You know, it's like, what, 9% liquor?
Wouldn't that be great if that's the ad for Ice House? Ice House. Punch someone in the throat!
Well, good luck finding Ice House, because I don't think they sell it anymore.
That's why.
It was by far my favorite beer, other than whatever was on tap at Nick's English Hut in Bloomington, Indiana.
Wait a minute. Why was it 9% alcohol?
I don't know what it was. I'm making that up because I'm not a beer
It
connoisseur.
didn't feel like it was, like, because that's what everybody
It
drank.
felt like the coldest beer ever, and whatever it did, I was like, what's his name? What's the Hulk's?
Oh, alter
David
ego?
Banner.
Yes.
Is that his name?
David Banner?
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner. None of us know.
Yeah.
None of
I
us
don't
are
know what it is.
nerds.
But I felt like I was like 12 feet tall.
Wow. Ice
And then
House
abusive.
did something to you.
Yeah.
Abusive.
Yeah.
So wait, you
Ice
drank.
House beer, 5.5% ABV.
There
Is that
you
a
go.
lot for beer?
No, it's normal.
Maybe
You're
like
lightweight?
what we were used to, which was Natty Ice, which was like, I don't know what that is, but it was like
Yeah,
you
this
open
was
it up and
before
like
the
a
craft beer
finger came
revolution.
out and
yeah,
oh yeah, before the crap, yeah,
the craft beer revolution.
yeah.
But like craft beer now is like 12% alcohol or whatever. But it's all
I could not care less
absolute.
about beer.
I hate beer. So you
People are
drank
like, oh, I
a
can really
bunch.
taste the difference. I'm like, between what?
And what?
This ashtray and that ashtray?
This guy like sieved it through his sock. It's
Great.
good for in your basement.
Yeah, that's great.
Everybody
By
and
the
their
way,
mom
you
has
have some
craft
mouth
beer.
crabs now from that. Great. Enjoy.
Wait,
That beer.
okay.
Oh, that beer really tastes great.
I'm obsessed with the punching thing. So where on his body did you punch him?
I think I just punched him in the chest. I don't know.
Oh, that's tough. That's
I
like
don't know.
armor.
I think.
That's
I don't know.
bone.
I just had Ice House. I had like a keg of Ice House. I have no idea. It was like the summer in between like my junior or senior year. I don't know.
Did it
I was
hurt your
in a
hand?
fraternity. What? I don't remember. I don't really
I need
remember.
you to come back with more answers to these questions
Listen,
because I'm
I was
not
a
ready to
closeted
punch
gay man
somebody.
in a fraternity, and I would gladly would have punched anybody. But I was a little bit out of shape back then.
would have
I didn't
treated your balls
discover.
like a speed bag.
Yeah, I definitely didn't discover the gym until later, which which is kind of why I'm happy that the punch didn't really do much because I probably wouldn't have been successful.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, but no.
It also is Indiana. That's like middle America. You're punching somebody who's very meat and potatoes. They're not going to go down quickly.
Well, no, they're also not going to be like, oh. Like, that hurt.
Oh, quit it.
Don't.
Someone, I'm from Indiana. Stop it. I'm curious about it. I'm curious I'm not like, could you imagine at this point in my life, I'm like, I got to punch someone before I die. But that's got to hurt if you punch someone in the face.
I'm ready.
I think the conversation was about like MMA fighting or Tai Chi or something. Wait, Tai
Tai
Chi is
Chi?
peaceful.
It's like, I'm coming for you.
Slowly gonna punch you in the face. Can't get out of the way of this fist.
How dare you?
I swear to twin powers activate in the form of...
Bucket of water.
Oh.
Tai Chi. Everyone was Tai Chi fighting. As slow as lightning. Nothing but dead air. Nothing sells it like dead
for
air.
people who are on the pod.
That's right.
If you're not watching us on YouTube, you just missed out on a great act out, everybody. It's a fabulous time.
Zip zap zop.
So I look forward, basically, what I'm saying is in 2025, I got to punch someone in the face so I
Sure.
can have this experience. So I can go to my grave, say, it's not on my bucket list, but if it happens, it happens.
You've
I
never
just
punched your
wonder-
brother?
No, are you kidding me?
I don't know.
He was wiry. I couldn't get near him.
Well,
I had to fight dirty.
uh-huh.
He once put his hand over my face and nose, and then I just exhaled through my nose. Like, I'm very witty about my fighting of, like, learning how to survive that.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'll punch you and I'll kick you in the crotch or something if I'm close to you, but, like, I fight dirty.
You watch a lot of Oprah when they told you to, like, kick out the taillights. Is that what you're talking about?
That kind of thing.
Okay.
They did have somebody come to my school when I was in high school to teach you how to fight, and they had that guy that was all padded,
Uh-huh.
and he had, like, imagine having that job. They were like, Carl, we need you to go to Arlington High School, 10 a.m., a bunch of girls are getting a lesson on how to protect themselves if they ever get attacked.
He's so fucking hungover and he's got to put a 300-pound suit on.
And it was also like a suit made out of tape.
Yes.
Like that silver electrical tape or whatever.
The duct tape?
Yeah, that you would put on basically like PVC pipe.
Yeah.
And he came with that outfit. And all of us had a chance to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And he got maybe $75 that day.
Like, that's realistic. Like, every attacker is going to be like a giant stuffed panda bear attacking you that can't really move its arms and legs.
That looks like he was in that original, like, Attack from Mars type movie, like a 1950s alien that landed. That's what he looked like. He was all silver. He had a massive head. His arms were all squared out. His body, he was like a little, I'm a robot. And we would have to go and attack him one at a time.
Yeah. What they should do is have one of those crafty guys that goes in there, grabs you from behind, injects you with something, you pass out, and then you wake up in his crawl space.
Like,
Try to get out of that one.
Now it's
now
like
kick him in the balls.
an
Oh, he
interactive-
chained to the wall? Like, kiss the
Interactive
girls?
haunted house. That was it. It was such an organized way to beat this guy up. It's true. And they're like, you guys, this is totally realistic. A guy will slowly walk at you. You'll be standing in line behind Carla and Katie, and then you'll have to attack him after they've attacked him. And you have to hit him with your elbow and then punch him with your fist. You did this, you did this, you did this. Also, you were like 12 years old, and a middle-aged man who was teaching you how to fight was basically being like, punch him in the balls.
yeah. You do
And I'm
this,
like-
you do this, he does this, he grabs your wrists, he handcuffs you to the back of the wall, he grabs the other hand, does it, punches you in your face, you wake up 3
Traffics
weeks
you.
later.
You're at Diddy's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're filled with, like, body glitter and lube.
You're like, why am I surrounded by Hollywood elite?
Yeah, why is Jennifer Lopez singing here crying?
Why is Oprah taking pictures with that guy who just did this to me? I'm very confused by all of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was.
we didn't have one of those.
we
We had wrestling, and I think that was my.
Oh, no, that's different. So that's like, but the how to fight class happened in the gym, and we were in the
Where
gym.
else were they going to have
But it was like
in
right before
in the
lunch.
biology lab. Get her! Just beakers breaking all over the place. There's a rogue snake because you fucking bust the tank.
No!
Thanks for saying it's in the gym.
The frogs.
It's
that
in the
you're-
sacristy.
We're supposed to dissect those frogs next week.
I can't put those hosts in my mouth for communion.
Whitney! they really set the scene for you. That's amazing. If you think I'm not turning this into a bit, you're wrong, everybody.
There you go.
And that's really what the episode is about me finding more material to perform for you good people. So find me at erinmaguire.com and find me live. Stalk us online. Do everything that you
She'll
need
be
to
at
do.
the Beacon July 21st.
Cleaning up after Chelsea Handler, I'm sure. Cheers, everybody, to the mini-sode.
You got anything coming up? In
When does this
November?
come out?
What you got going
Just
on in November?
do
I
it.
don't know. When does it land? Oh, if you're watching, I think by now, mini-sode, November 15th and 16th at
Where?
the Springfield Armory. It's the Roar Comedy Club attached to the MGM Casino, like I said in the beginning of this episode, because I'm very good at promoting myself.
We're at Springfield what?
Massachusetts.
Oh.
Everybody's favorite. I think Dr. Seuss is from there.
Is he? Wouldn't you know by now?
I want to see
Brown
a
cow?
redhead. Yes, I do. I will buy tickets for me and you.
Now you're going to buy everyone tickets? That's a really great
shit.
idea. You might
I
want
don't
to
know
be
how to act.
stupid.
This episode of Dear Pod is mixed and edited by Jim Ferris and is a property of Pineapple Ranch Productions.